Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is for the week beginning April 19, 2026. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's take a look at your energy for this week, Taurus. What are you dealing with here for the week beginning April 19th? Okay, we've got an energy of fragility here. And let's get the connecting energy for Taurus for the week beginning April 19th. Oh, okay, this is good. An end to stuck energy. I like that. So something that was caught in a trap. It may have been you. You may have felt trapped, like you couldn't get out of a situation. Oh, look here. Here's an ending. But it's an ending that time has surely come. Because when you release this stuck energy, what's behind this gentleman here who's stuck in the mud? Well, look what's behind. There's a rainbow. So there's a blessing in this. A blessing in disguise. Certainly. Let's see where all of this is going for my Taurians out there. For Taurus, please. For the week beginning April 19, 2026. I do hope April is treating you as well as it can. It's a bit of a tricky month here for everyone, indeed. Taurus, of course, you're no exception. And what I'm going to be doing today is checking in with past, present, and near future energy. Won't be going too far out into the future, but just what's coming around the corner for you. I'll be looking at your best path to follow, any advice, what's happening around you at the moment, what could be holding you back, or what it is that you're hoping for here, Taurus, the potential outcome, what could be hidden from you, and of course this overall energy that we've discovered here. An end to stuck energy, Taurus. I like that. Things getting moving again. So let's check in with Taurus for the week beginning April 19th. Well, I'm laying down these cards. I want to thank you for your likes. Really super important for my channel, guys. It's how I get the energy from you, is you interacting with the channel. It's not a spectator sport here, guys. It's participatory. So please do like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, please do. I'm trying to get my numbers up. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out in that regard, I would be forever grateful. Taurus, right in the center of this reading. 3 of Pentacles. Well, working together with others to get unstuck. I also get a vibe around you of starting to feel more optimistic about the future and about your place in it and about people in general, Taurus. So let's see where this is going. Past energy. There you are, King of Pentacles, but this is good that it's in the past. Now, this is male or female, guys, not meant to be gender specific. King of Pentacles in reverse. For you, there may have been a little bit of a lackluster energy. You could have been going to work and then thinking, oh gosh, what am I doing here? Now, obviously, it's money. We all need that. Currency of the world. What money makes the world go around, right? What was that from? Was it from Cabaret? Money makes the world go around, the world go around. Let me know if you know. I'm pretty sure it was from the musical Cabaret, which I saw many years ago. A fabulous play, by the way, but I just can't recall if that was in it. I think it was. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, money makes the world go around, but it didn't really float your boat. I mean, you know, money is important, certainly, but it's not the most important thing in your life, at least not now. Queen of Swords energy, Taurus. Well, this is you certainly challenging yourself to rid yourself of any kind of this stuck energy. Not being afraid. Yeah, not being afraid to free yourself from stuck energy. Something that felt like it could never change is changing, and it's a blessing in disguise. Very near future, yeah, baby steps. Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is back getting back to a time here, Taurus, where you believed. And there may have been a certain amount of time, it's different for all of you, it may have been years for some, months for some, maybe even weeks, when there was a time in your life, Taurus, where you just doubted why you were doing something. But this feels like starting to get clear about an objective. I feel that, Taurus, maybe you haven't had an objective, maybe you've been floundering a bit, wondering where your path is leading. There's clarity with this Queen of Swords, and it's leading you with this Knight of Pentacles to move in a slow and steady way, very deliberate steps, making a deliberate plan here. Taurus, I want to get a card from this deck. This looks good. This looks like you taking a critical eye and then a critical sword to your life and freeing yourself from clutter. Now, what does that mean? Freeing yourself from anything that could have been holding you back in the past. Oh, and for some of you, there may have been an old romantic cycle that... Oh, gosh. Now, what on earth is that? Oh, why on earth this... I tell you what, the unbelievable amount of noise around this place. Anyway, shutting that door, and sorry guys, I'll have to put the fan on. It's still blistering hot here. Blistering hot in this part of the world. And no air conditioning where I'm at, so you'll just have to deal with the slight fan noise in the background, guys. So sorry about that, but sorry not sorry, because if I don't have that blowing, guys, I'll be basically a big ball of sweat. And who wants that? Do you want to see me become a big ball of sweat? I don't think so. Taurus, this new romantic cycle, new moon in Libra. I like that. Could be Libra, of course. But Libra energy is all about relationships. So for some of you, you are freeing yourself from an old attachment that has served its purpose, and now you're moving on to something else. And I think that there's a lot of... you're trying to be someone who acts with integrity in this regard. I mean, especially if you're breaking up, separating from a person, it's tough to remain in that place of fairness and integrity. But I feel that that's the main aim for you, Taurus, is not to get down and dirty with someone, not to play in the in that sandbox of throwing a lot of dirt at each other. I'm getting that visual. No, this is rising above that, knowing what you need to do, but doing it in a way which is somewhat detached from hurt. Not saying you're completely detached here, Taurus, but it feels like you are really trying to be above the dirt throwing. Okay. So when it comes to making decisions, it looks like you're very clear in what you want. You're moving in a new direction here, and you're trying to be fair about it, coordinating your next step. It's not a solo effort. I feel like it's going to take a participation by a number of people. Okay. Yeah. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is certainly you releasing an old attachment here. Have faith in your dreams with this Knight of Pentacles. The waxing crescent moon tells me that the energy for something new is gaining. It's gaining momentum, but first there has to be a release of the old. Something that served its time with this energy. Mortal, finite, fragile. May have been something that was quite fragile, holding on by a thread, something where the steam had run out of it, the passion had run out of it, it had served its purpose, For some of you, you could have been in a job or been in a relationship for a very long time and been now releasing a part of your life, which is not easy, but gosh, Taurus, it looks like you're very clear in your objective with that Queen of Swords. Around you, Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel that you're just really fed up, disinterested. I also get an energy around you, Taurus, if you have been dealing with anyone who has been very ho-hum, lackluster. That's the kind of thing that you're releasing. Someone who you just cannot help or cannot please, or that it's like disaffection. For some of you, you could be doing a job in which you feel like people around you are just very lackluster towards you. You know, you could be doing a job here where people around you are just not appreciating your efforts, and so you could be letting go of that. Some of you are noticing people coming up in your career or in your workplace that are in this kind of energy, disaffected, not engaged, bored. And for some of you, that's you. I think that you could be very tired of dealing with people like this. You know, tired of people who are bored around you. You want to be around people who are inspiring and who are inspired by you. You don't want people around you that are bored and just kind of sitting around looking at their phones. Or if they have to pay attention to you, Taurus, they're wondering when they can get back on their phone. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, that kind of energy is just something that you cannot infiltrate. It's like the bored teenager. You know, you just cannot. Whatever you say to someone that's in that kind of vibe, it's just not going to get through. It's like talking to a brick wall. Some of you have children that are like that. It's not that you're releasing your children, it's just that you're releasing the want to engage with them, because it just seems like, you know, anything that you do or say just isn't getting through. So rather than focus on that, I think that you're focusing more on your own path ahead, which you can do something about. Hopes and fears, another 4 here. We've got the 4 of Swords. Well, you feel like, gosh, you know, I just want to feel alive again. I just want to feel like the world is alive. I feel like I'm walking around with zombies all the time around me. People who are lacking engagement. The outcome is the Empress. Love that. Love it for you, Taurus. Because that tells me that you're really focusing on your own health, well-being. Not so much being like a motherly energy, or, you know, male or female, not meant to be gender specific. It's not so much mothering other people. You know, some of you here have raised children who are now adults, so now it's your time, your turn. Some of you may have felt stuck dealing with children who you know, you want the best for, obviously, and you know, you feel that they're rather fragile and that the world is a fragile place. But you can't change the world, and you can't change what they do with their lives, but what you can change is yourself and your attitude, and just be that best self. That's really all you can do. Be someone that people look up to, admire, person that inspires. Again, male or female. What's hidden here is the Eight of Wands. Oh, I like that. So let's see. I'm going to get some more messages for you. I'm going to start with the plant oracle here, which I really like. Oh, the nettle. It's coming up in reverse though. Caution. The nettle. Yeah, well, the nettles can sting, can't they? I've never personally encountered nettles, but for those of you who have, I'm sure you've left with the wounds. Certainly the memory of something that stung. So it could be that I'm picking up here, guys. Get too close. Feel my sting. Oh, okay. Well, the Queen of Swords, yeah. That is you putting up a boundary. A boundary of protection. I feel like something here needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it could be problematic. So not rushing into something. You know, with that Knight of Pentacles, that's more of a slow-moving energy this week. Yeah. Don't get caught up in all of the stuff that's going around on social media. I'm getting that. Because there's a lot of disaffected energy. Don't get caught up in that. Or you might even have a friend that's a real downer at this present time, Taurus, and just wants to talk about, we're all gonna, have some sort of horrible conclusion and all that kind of stuff. No. I mean, look at the outcome. The Empress and the Eight of Wands. Things are better than they seem, and things will turn out better than perhaps someone around you is leading you to believe. So don't buy into fear or chaos. There's something being stirred up around you at this time. Yeah. The nettle, if we cross nettles, like say if someone has a barrier of nettles around their home, well, that's there as a barrier of protection, right? And if we cross that boundary, then we get hurt. So there's an energy around you here, Taurus, of saying, hey, I'm putting up my boundaries. I am not going to get hurt. And if you cross those boundaries, boy, will I sting. Oh, yeah. I certainly feel that anyone coming into your life right now needs an invitation directly from you. You may be a little bit hard to approach at the moment, Taurus. Yeah. Now, you have a pretty good reputation in your workplace with that Three of Pentacles. Like, the work that you do speaks for itself. Yeah. But you're known to be a bit bitey here, Taurus. You could be lashing out a little bit. But I feel it's out of protection. Around people that are giving this kind of vibe. Okay, well, that's really all I'm picking up around that nettle energy. Just a little bit of, I don't feel you need to have caution. I feel that people need to have caution approaching you. But there is this energy of a new romantic cycle beginning. There's a little bit of caution there, but from you, but you may be throwing up a little bit more of a boundary than perhaps you're thinking that you are. So just something to think about there, Taurus. Let's see, I'm going to get an angel card. Message for Taurus, please. Angel of Harmony. Goes without saying. Yeah, with this Queen of Swords, we've got an angel up here with the scales of justice. We've got the Scales of Justice on this particular card, New Moon in Libra, and we also have this Queen of Swords. So some of my Taurians, you are actually either have a strong Libra in your chart, or you are very strongly have that energy at the moment. Some of you are even dealing with this energy of justice. With the Empress there, it tells me that you're going to have your justice, whatever that means to you, and you can then let that go, put it in the past, because you witness or you see something that gives you that sense of justice, and it's like that confirmation that you've done the right thing when it comes to choices, which is fabulous. That Angel of Harmony. Let's see, any other advice here, and then I think I'll go straight to the tea leaves for you, Taurus. What is your body telling you right now? Yeah, that's the Empress energy there, guys. Our body speaks to us. If you're experiencing any kind of, with this nettle energy, any physical pain or discomfort, Spirit's giving you the message here to look a bit more deeply. You may need to get some advice or go and see a specialist about that. But with the Empress as the outcome, you're going to be okay, but certainly get it seen to. Something that any kind of physical pain or discomfort that needs to be looked into more deeply. Some of you have some trapped emotions, or someone around you who has trapped emotions, lurking fears and beliefs that limit you with that Four of Swords. So listen to your physical body at this time. You'll be led to the source of pain, and you certainly healing will happen fast here, Taurus, absolutely. Some of you may are being called to get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay. Now I'm not suggesting that personally. I personally have never read it, so that will be up to you. And find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Okay, lovely. Yeah. Some of you it's financial health. I just got that message. And what expectations do you have that are impossible to meet? Well, make sure that when it comes to expectations around perfection, it's not about lowering your standards, but it's just recognizing that nobody is absolutely perfect. The expectations we have are mostly impossible to meet. For some of you, you may have had someone around you, this King of Pentacles in reverse, which may have been a disappointment, someone who didn't meet your expectations. For others of you, you're just freeing yourself from people around you who aren't meeting your expectations. They seem bored, discontent, lackluster. You deserve better than that, Taurus, absolutely. So it's time to dissolve expectations and replace them with a sense of gratitude there with that Empress card. Be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. I did say that earlier with that energy. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. Yeah, I like that here. Yeah. It feels like this lackluster kind of energy, something that just wasn't really exciting. It was something that you're bored with, or there was an energy of being fed up. Something that may have been going on for a long period of time, but that ending brings a new beginning, of course, and it brings a blessing in disguise, because look here, it also improves your health, this ending, because when we're around this kind of disappointment or disillusion, whether it's yourselves or someone around you, Taurus, it can lead to emotional pain, can lead to physical pain. So I feel that coupled with advice from a a doctor, any source of your physical pain here could also be coming from getting rid of stuck emotions at this time, freeing yourself from that energy. Now, when it comes to your career or your finances, let's get some messages about that, and then I'll get the tea leaves. Learn. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, working with a mentor to implement the right strategies to get the business results you want. Be open-minded and enthusiastic to learn. Yeah, some of you here are dealing with people around you who aren't very enthusiastic, but I feel that you're getting that vibe back. Yeah, it's like you're focusing on surrounding yourself with people who want to learn as much as you do, and you're releasing people around you who don't share that enthusiasm about life and learning. Prioritizing, yeah. Prioritizing and focusing on people around you that do want to learn, letting everyone else go, narrowing your focus. Split energy. If you're trying to be around people that are just not interested in whatever that you're selling them there, Taurus, it leads to poor results. So prioritize your most important tasks and get them done first. And if you've got time to help anyone else there that perhaps isn't that interested, maybe you'll do it, maybe you won't. And raise your vibe. Yeah, raising your vibration with that Empress card, and to attract opportunities when you love your life and enjoy each day to the fullest. Let's get some tea leaves, Taurus. Love this energy. Yeah, prioritizing movement, prioritizing being around people who aren't just sitting around in this stuck, bored energy. Some of you could be getting new supportive connections. Yeah, broken ring. There could be a parting of the ways in either romance or business. I was picking that up. Which does bring teardrops, of course it does. With that Knight of Pentacles and the Camel, persevere and you will overcome any issues of disappointment in your own life. I feel that this is you, or it could be someone around you, this fair man. Now, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. And unsuccessful plans. Yeah. That's that stuck energy. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, so it may be something that is a bit of a slow burn here, this movement, but with good planning and hard work there will be success, of course. And yeah, and this could lead from a parting of the ways, from something that was broken to something new here. I don't feel it's a reconnection. I feel that this is something new, a new connection. A marriage could take place, either romantic or business here, Taurus. Oh wow, love it, love it, love it. I wish you all the very best, Taurus. And if you'd like a personal reading, of course you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy. That's ETSY. I thank you so much, Taurus, for your likes, for your shares, for your comments. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Claim the energy by dropping me a comment and leaving me a like. And of course, please do subscribe. I'd love to have you guys. Thank you, Taurus, and bye for now.